A pod, yes.
I'm here with Count Chocula.
Yeah, hello.
1 + 1 is 2 weeks since we recorded.
Yes. Ooh, I put my pants on 1, 2 legs at a time.
Ooh, I'm gonna make it.
Ooh, spooky. Turn the lights on. Turn them on.
Sorry.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, I thought you were a vampire.
Somebody grabbed my leg. Oh, they jerked me off. All right.
Oh, hey. We've hired some new assistants.
Ass assistants. Ass.
And
Titties.
TJ, bring it down. We're back. This is the grassroots episode, Homestyle.
And I love, as you all well know, as a clone who's reverted back to a former OG through the mystery of television.
Reverse osmosis.
Yeah. And you're clearly a sorcerologist, which is interesting.
I watched Harry Potter. Didn't like it. Didn't care for it.
Do you remember?
I'm not much for documentaries.
Do you remember because it came out in elementary school that they wouldn't show it? There was like a big thing, like they didn't want to show it in classes and stuff.
Satanists.
Yeah,
Dark, evil.
For Wanda.
It's a fucking talking pedophile hat. I don't have fucking time for a talking.
Just
pedophile
make out with
hat.
it. It'll tell you what house to go in.
Yeah.
It's great. Anyway, as we all are well versed, I love grass. Actually, I hate grass. Let me back it up. I hate grass.
Ooh.
I walk up to lawns.
Get off my
and
lawn.
I'll just sort of spit on the grass and then cum on the grass and then shit on the grass in that order.
That's the greenest spot on the grass.
But I love grassroots, as we all know. I'll sort of walk up to that lawn after I'm done publicly defacing it, and I'll walk to the middle of it. I'll find the most beautiful, pristine blade of grass that's just the right height. I have a very small measuring tape to find just such a blade. I'll pull
a micrometer.
I'll pull the ball for the right thickness, not crabgrass. Get that shit out of here. I'll pull the.
Yeah, cancers. Ooh, astrology already hitting the
crabgrass,
hitting the
canker sore of lawns? Question mark.
I don't know how
Clearly a herbologist.
I was just touching on astrology because
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about a bunch of stupid bullshit.
Yeah, which I am. I'm getting to there. I'm getting to my bullshit point. So I'll find the best blade of
Look forward
grass.
to Drew and Shane's astrologist daily future readings.
Where we tell you you're dumb every day.
Cancer,
And
you're an idiot.
They're gonna be like, wow, he's right.
Libra, get the fuck back to work.
Hey man, that's my sign. I don't appreciate it.
Who is it?
Yeah.
You're a liger?
I'm a Ligress.
Oh.
Don't identify.
Succubus.
Don't identify
I just
me.
assumed you're Libra.
Yeah, it's fine.
Sorry.
So I'll pull the blade of grass out.
You are a librarian on the weekend.
I am, yeah. Shh. I'll pull the blade of grass out and I'll look at the grass roots, which is what we're doing today. I'll examine the grass.
Roots.
Yep, I'll examine the grass root
That's
with a telescope, a microscope, a stethoscope. I'll listen to its heart.
WebMD?
Yeah. And I'll sort of eat the grass. And
You'll eat the grass and send it to those people who search for colon cancer. You'll shit into this bag and mail it away for 4 weeks. And
Yeah.
they mail
My
you back
uncle.
saying,
He's always really confused.
he puts it in a paper bag and just huffs it for 4 hours until he passes. Get in the game closet. Shout out all those jokes of the game closet and you and your uncle that are in the lost episodes.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll release them one day.
Yeah.
But
That'd be good. Those were some good child molestation jokes, which don't exist. Except in the lost episode.
I don't agree with anything that you're saying.
Good.
But yeah, we're bringing it on home. Our viewer has contacted us and said, what are you pointing at there? Viewers have contacted us saying we're getting a little bit off the rails. And you're celebrating a first down as a wide receiver who just caught a 9-yard pass. Now you're the quarterback saying that hit the ground. That is good. This podcast is good. Yeah, so this is Homestyle.
All of our viewers will know what I'm doing. It's great.
This is great audio comedy. That you're such a flamboyant podcastian.
Yes. So anyway, I'm sorry to derail you on us derailing our own show that we were called out on. Go ahead, take it back.
He said, really, a lot of your points are just a bunch of bullshit, and it's not really relating to me and my life. So for this episode, we decided we're bringing it back down to earth. We're getting we're giving you guys some advice for your real daily lives here.
Yep. So you can all live off of the jib of your
ass.
Yeah.
The jib of your cuff.
Yeah.
So one listener wants to know how to know if a girl or a guy is into you, and I sort of have found out that if about 11 at night, if your bedroom light's on.
Yeah.
And you'll just shut that off real quick, and you'll be able to see outside. If there's someone standing at your window staring in
with a Michael Myers mask on,
yeah, they're pretty into you.
Yeah.
That's how I found out we were good friends.
Yeah, exactly. And it wasn't me at first. I hired someone to do it for me because I'm a gentleman, and I wanted to make sure you were right for the job.
Yeah.
So
it's ironic because I pressed charges and you were later in court.
Yeah.
Recorded. Yeah. It's true. I still think they should have enforced that restraining order.
So do I. I'm really disappointed in the the judge
I'm picking
system.
up what you're putting down. Yeah. I think if you're getting about 15 texts in a row from someone that you're not that interested in talking to you.
Shout out Kenny.
Shout out our friend who was like, dude, I've been talking to this chick, and I don't know if you have iPhone, but if you're with an iPhone or iMessaging someone, your messages...
You're using your eyes to look at the phone?
at your iPhone, yes. Yeah. Slowly killing them.
Yeah.
And you'll see the message history. All the blue messages are messages you send, and the gray ones are ones that they'll send to you.
Yes.
And he was showing me his messaging history, and there was a lot of blue in there.
Yeah, it looked like the ocean.
Yeah, the ocean.
Yeah, the ocean. I was like, ocean, fam. You need to knock that shit off. Get a floaty. Get the fuck out of there.
I don't know if you guys know this, but women hate when you hound them and say, "Hey, hey, it's me.
I'm gonna
Hey, you bitch, you fucking bitch. I'm sorry, it was late."
I like on Reddit usually. There's always
r/nice guy.
There's those memes, and it's like, hey, your hair looks really beautiful. I would love to wrap that around my dick and then snort it into my nostrils really hard because you're that beautiful.
You work for Hallmark?
Yeah, I do. She caught me. And then like
I just gave that card to my brother for his birthday.
He does have gray hair.
He works for L'Oreal.
And then like she won't text or message back for like 10 minutes, and then he'll message again like, you stupid cunt, why don't you love me?
He'll see that she's like liked someone else's
He'll send a bunch
comment.
of axe emojis back.
You bitch, I'm coming for you tonight. A real nice guy.
A gentleman, yeah.
A southern gentleman, as it were.
So I'm going to actually answer this question. I don't really remember what it was. Relay it back to me, Shane. Hit me.
How to know if someone's into you?
You saw 100%. Pegging is a new phenomenon that's found on the internet. If a girl is into you, you're going to know right away because she's going to be behind you and you're going to have this weird feeling like you're shitting. I'm just saying.
Shout out to that chick we went to high school with who always talked about having a big dick.
Shit.
Probably pegging right now.
Who are we talking about? Oh, yeah.
Daddy's big dick. Yeah, she's a pegger. Yeah, she's out there pegging.
She's totally pegging. She's fucking pulling both those straps tight. Whoosh. That fucking fake dick just goes real taut.
Yeah.
And then her husband or whatever it is just, he's becoming a woman.
He is experiencing marital aid.
Yeah.
Shout out Jeff Foxworthy, who referred to sex toys as marital aids. Double-ended marital aids. He's an underrated comedian in my book. So how do you know if a girl's into you?
That's how you know.
Okay, yeah. True. Girl, you know...
Guy, same thing. But
with
there's
girls,
no,
there's no. Like...
I mean, there could be. And for those of you who aren't watching right now, when I go, I'm basically pulling two straps apart from each other and bringing the dildo to full mast.
Because I'm a real great guy. I was talking to this chick when we were in the high school. And I was super flirtatology with her, flirtative, and all of a sudden I was just like, yeah, I just ghosted her for the rest of our lives. And I received over 38 calls and like 27 text messages.
Yeah.
So I think she took it really well.
I too did literally the same thing, and I made plans. I think you remember this story. I made plans. It was our local...
To fake your own death.
Yeah. It was our local local Shiite Catholic, as we know.
Oh!
Yeah, and I...
Yes.
Yeah, and I was like, hey, let's go see a scary movie, because I thought it would be hilarious to take her, of all people, to see a rated R scary movie, right?
Oh, yeah.
And
She's probably never
not
seen...
scary movie, but a scary movie.
Yeah. She's probably never even seen partial nudity or blood.
No, or cum. Nah, she's seen cum.
She's got her hands full.
She's...
Oh, it's funny because she wouldn't have sex with someone, but
she did let them come on her hand.
into her hand.
Yeah.
Her waiting palm.
Yes. So I
Shout out that guy. It's like, come on, you won't jerk me off. Put your fucking hand out, baby, please.
Oh, wash it off at the sink.
Don't wash it off yet. Wait a few hours.
So I was like, let's go see a scary movie, and then she waited a long time to text me back.
She's like,
and
then she bring hand sanitizer.
Dude, she's like, dude, scary movies are real. They're about real stuff, and if I see one, it's literally gonna happen in real life. Like it'll come out of the screen onto her hand and into her life, and totally like take over her life.
Me and you know this because we watched the Jason marathon.
We did.
And we were later killed by a guy in a hockey mask who crawled out of a lake.
The 13th of every month,
space.
regardless of if it was Friday. Yeah. So, and then she was like, no, I can't. And I thought it was the stupidest reason that I've ever heard. So I had a flip phone, click, shut that phone, and I just threw it across the room, and I don't remember what I did after that. But it was it was awesome because I came back to like 9 missed calls and a whole bunch of texts, and I was like, nah.
Erase all. She could have been like, do you like rom-coms? Do you like Adam Sandler? Nope. I can't imagine you seeing a rom-com ever, no matter what.
I think the only one I've ever seen is Forgetting Sarah Marshall, but that's because it's one of the greatest ones of all time.
That's a great film. That's a
Inside of You. I don't remember the rest of it.
How I long to be
inside you. Yep.
Inside of you.
Yep.
Inside of you.
Wow, you look really. Wow, hold on. Whoa. Russell Brand was just in the room singing.
I am a piece of shit. Russell, we love you.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
JK, get ghosted.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Rock and roll.
Who's Russell? Oh, Brand. Yes. Russell's Brand. Russell Stover's Chocolates.
Yeah. Russell Crowe in this shitty movie about a boat. Yeah.
Which one?
Exactly.
Wardrobe advice for guys. Let's give them some wardrobe advice. I like how this show has devolved into like, let's make up a section for the topics. Let's make up a thing for the show.
Yeah.
Let's just read a topic. Like Drew and Shane reading topics. I wrote down wardrobe advice for guys. As you'll notice, if you'll read closely, Drew, I have skipped number 3 and went 2-4. A real producer,
statistician. Yeah. I think the ultimate wardrobe advice for guys.
Sandals.
I think we'll get to sandals in a second, but I think if you really want to get a girl's attention to show her how sexually active,
your peacock.
Yeah,
your peacock,
and the fruits of thine peacock. If you wear your cum-covered basketball shorts everywhere you go,
what are you wearing right now? I can't see below.
I'm gonna fucked up the audio with this mic and show you.
I noticed you are wearing basketball shorts.
And let me tell you,
from across the
let
studio.
me tell you, a third of them are hard. A third of these shorts are hard.
We record the show in a studio.
Yep.
I record in one studio.
Yep.
Then there's a mixing station, and Andrew is in the other studio. I'm
Yep.
looking
And
at him.
a helicopter will sort of take the audio from Shane, fly it over to me. I'll listen to it. I'll come up with a joke, and I will say the joke twice because I want it to be good, and then I will airmail it back over to Shane where he receives it. It's trained underground for 3 miles because Shane records underground. That's the only way that voice, that mellow baritone voice resonates. Resonates.
You right in your eyes.
Is in a cave with paintings that he's done. They're really bad.
Cages, yeah.
And that's how we get this
There's
audio.
a dead horse over in the corner.
Yeah, it looks a lot like Ubuntu. But yeah, I think as long as you're wearing your cum-covered basketball shorts, cum-covered socks, cum-covered baseball hat.
Did you see that on?
Basically, just wear cum all over your whole
see
body.
that on
pre-cum. Wear pre-cum all over
Did
your
you see
body.
that on Reddit? The
It's
guy
a pheromone.
who went tracking the. Oh, that's such a neckbeard thing. That one of our friends would do that as an experiment. Like I wore. Can't you just see that? Yeah, like science is real, guys.
He'll come on his
you guys
wrist.
are fucking science deniers. And he's like rubbing his wrist on his neck and his tits. Yeah.
He's like throwing the cum in the air and walking through it.
That's what I do when I'm
Don't finish that. Don't finish it.
I've sprayed like cologne onto me,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, "Is this enough cologne?"
It probably is.
And then I'll spray 8 or 10 sprays in the air
Yeah.
directly above me.
Yeah.
And then I'll look at it as it falls apart.
I'll sort of like spray all the cologne into my mouth and then
Let it
turn the
dribble
lights.
out of your-
I'll turn the lights on and off really fast to make a strobe effect, and then I'll throw all of my mane back.
You'll spin
and I'll
it. Hold
spin
on,
it.
stop. You'll spin it in the air like Triple H.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. I'll Triple H
Like
that shit.
LeBron James.
And I'll yell like, "Time to play the game!" And I'll fucking spray.
Time to play the game.
I'll spray it head first through the
Shower
cologne.
curtain into the tile, rendering yourself unconscious.
Yeah.
And then you'll wake up, you've missed the date, you delete the messages. You come on your
That's
shorts.
how I roll, baby. I'll Wile E. Coyote out of my house. There's just a big...
A real Casanova. Ladies, man.
So yeah, that's...
Cole, you were saying something about Wile E. Coyote.
Oh, you want me to
You'll paint shower curtains under your walls?
Yeah,
so they
and I'll
don't
run through them.
through that.
Yes. So yeah, wear pre-cum all over your body. Any article of clothing, gloves, watches, glasses. Cover your glass lens with cum, with pre-cum.
Yeah.
That way you'll have tunnel vision. You'll have eyes on her the whole time. You won't be distracted.
You'll have mad pheromones.
You'll just be secreting love, romance, long-term relationship.
B.O. Disappointment.
Long-term relationship is going to be written all over your body.
If you think your mom and dad can't recognize that smell, you are mistaken. If you think every guy in that theater is like, I smell cum. Jesus Christ. And if you're a lady, probably wear like a bullet necklace with like an Illuminati t-shirt to just stay woke.
Just the anal choke collar with the weird
Yeah,
like
a choker.
plastic. Yep,
Choker.
plastic choker. Just wear that. Don't wear anything else. We're not looking at it.
Yeah, some black jeans.
Yeah.
Really punk rock, anti-establishment.
Yeah.
Just be really
FTW. Accentuate the chest tattoo. I can't remember what it's called. It has a name for it. Where it's like right here, like above your tit, but like across your tit.
I hate those.
Dude, I think those are hot as balls. If that's my thing.
You just want to lather them up in your man batter.
Yep.
A real feminist.
Shake my hand.
All right. I've extended
Sorry.
my hand. Andrew said, never mind. Wear tux. First date, I like to see a guy, they go out to the Qdoba, and he's wearing a tuxedo and holding a whole bouquet of 38 roses.
Yep.
Just to really let her know that you're not a creep.
Yep. Or you can go there wearing just a robe, and you have a big basket, like one of those big Build-A-Basket assorted candy
Some
basket
might call
things.
it a pit in your basement, but you're calling it a basket.
Yeah, with
Go on.
candy and things like that. I think that
Look down there.
Yeah.
Shove. I'm married now.
The old ball and chain.
Now I can relate to my friends' marriage shows. Yeah, guys, totally.
Can't wait to have kids. Oh,
She can. She can wait. Did you see that movie, Lights Out? Or
I did. Yeah,
is
with
that
the
one
blind
where
guy.
They rob the blind guy and he
Yes.
kicks their ass?
Yes. And she shoves the cum in his mouth and fucking sprays it all down his throat.
Get wrecked.
Dude, that was the craziest turn of events I've ever seen. I was like, oh, that dude just got a whole throat full of cum. Hashtag not relatable.
Hashtag that dude just got a whole throat. At Brazzers.
Dude, and it was like a big syringe too. Like, who has that much cum just laying around like that? We're talking a lot about cum, Shane. It's a crutch. We need to get away from cum. I tried to mention pre-cum.
I try to run away from it all the time. I can't get away.
I don't even know what question we're on.
Now we pulled this question from the internet.
The interweb?
Yeah,
or the internet.
The internet.
Oh, okay.
Bush popping out of bikini, a real woman? Question mark. I think so. You just got.
I think. Okay, so there's another. This is a new trend. I'm pretty sure. There's called whip. Have you heard of whip? Where it's like women that are.
That's not how you spell whip.
No, but it's like women that have it together. Something I can't remember. But
have it.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right? Like.
No.
It's like cougars, but it's like better cougars because they're like, hey, I'm like
MILFs?
No, they're cougars. They're older than MILFs.
Ooh, not interested.
But they're like, yeah, I have like a 6-figure job and I'm like this powerful woman and blah blah blah. Like they have it together, kind of thing.
Dilfs.
Is the whole There we go.
The mom from Step Brothers would be one of these.
Yes. That's the new category.
That's the
new category of porn.
I was watching that with our friend Kenny, and he's like, I'd fuck. Looking at the mom, he's like, I'd hit it. I don't even give a fuck. He's like, she's the hottest woman on this TV show, and I was like, I don't know, that comedian chick who like wants to fuck the brother.
Yeah. With the weird jawline.
Yeah. I think she's fucking hilarious. when he fucks her in the bathroom, and she's like, I gotta take a piss. She like puts her leg on the wall and uses the man's urinal. And he's like
a real woman.
Yeah, he's like, oh, yeah, what a woman.
I think
that was so relatable.
Yes. I think a woman, if she's got bush hanging out, not a woman. Not a real woman.
Have you seen...
But if she's got like a huge bush hanging out, but she's shaved into multiple landing strips down both thighs and like above the V, as it were. I really wish we had a visual to this show sometimes because I do the weirdest.
We'll do a Draw My Life.
It's just a bunch of two dicks talking to each other. But like multiple landing strips in a triangle formation to attract dicks to forever be sucked into the hole forever and never to be heard or seen from again.
For 18 years.
Yeah, much like the Bermuda Triangle.
18 years.
As I'm referring to.
18 years.
Yes. So, I think that's when you become a real woman.
On his 18th birthday, you found out it wasn't his.
Yeah. And then you don't have to be the daddy no more. This is a really bad joke.
It's a Kanye West song.
Yeah.
It's like 18 years, and on his 18th birthday, you found out it wasn't yours. And that is a horrible thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if you're married to her. DNA test the kid. I don't care if the kid looks exactly like you. DNA test. And then break up with her. And just pay the child support. And like, I don't know. They said there was a 1 in 3 billion chance he's not mine. I'll roll those dice.
So, no, I think if she's got bush hanging out, get it together, lady.
You're not
shave a creature of some kind into it.
Have you seen some of these bikinis?
Do some kind of like alien sign crop formation.
Yeah, you really want to attract Mel Gibson. Yeah.
So I think if it's just bush hanging out, no. But I think if it's manicured bush hanging out, yes, 2 thumbs up from me.
Like those douchey guys with their beard designs.
Yes.
Yeah, but like a leg beard, douchey like fuck boy pussy.
Yeah, just do like
that's gonna be the drop for Snapchat that I post. A leg beard, douchey fuck boy pussy. That's our new Twitter @.
So yeah, that's my 2 cents to just bush hanging out of bikini.
Have you seen some of these? I feel like a 1960s preacher. Have you seen some of these? Bikini bottoms that they're out there, man, they're like 2 fingers thick. Like if Bush is popping out
badass.
There, yeah, I don't blame you. Like, goddamn, there's no room for error.
No,
on that. That's like
you can have 2 hairs on that whole peach max, and it's just hanging
out. Yeah, that's like throwing a tight end between 2 linebackers under a safety, like the God himself.
Yep, and he's blind. I hear you.
The ref is. Jesus Christ! Did you see that game?
No,
not relatable. I got another Drew and Shane talking point.
Ooh, we do that a lot.
Manufacturing content.
I thought you were gonna say manufacturing contacts. That's gonna be hard.
Drew and Shane's
just get a bunch of glass.
I don't think that's how that works.
Glass in your eyes.
I'm glass in my eyes, Johnson. Ooh, Rick and Morty. All right. First date do's and don'ts. Open the door for her.
Yeah.
Then she'll call you a fucking cis white male woman beater.
Fuck piece of shit.
Yeah, and then she'll kick you in the balls
Yeah.
and mace your face.
Yeah.
Ladies, am I right? Don't. Don't go on dates. Have you not heard of Tinder? Nobody dates anymore. You just make a douchey ass Tinder and
then
just
fuck
hook
'em.
up and get STDs.
Yeah.
Duh. Jeez.
You
When's the last first date you were on? What'd you do?
I don't even remember.
Now, some of our bigger fans will go into our video history and see your first date with your hand.
Oh, I
That
could
evening.
describe that.
Please go
because I
into
think that's the last first date I've been on. It was a cold December
Some
month.
shrinkage.
I think, yeah. Maybe
Yeah, it was
January.
cold.
Yeah, it was, I'm not gonna lie. My hands were cold. I sort of, I'll outline it for you. There'll be a link in the description if you're on YouTube. If not, you're gonna have no idea what I'm talking about. Probably gonna forget all about the link going into the description, but it's fine. Basically, I was bored. Every girl that I know is boring as fuck. AF 100. All of them boring.
Can second.
and I was like, well, I'm gonna take myself on a date, and I sort of,
I'm not just gonna beat off tonight. I'm gonna wine and
I'm gonna
dine
dress
myself.
up a little bit. So I took a shower, I washed my hair, I cleaned my beard up a little bit, blew myself a kiss. I sort of did 2 puffs of the cologne
yourself
and walked through it.
Yeah.
I opened the door for myself, and I drove.
Yeah, you hold your right hand up while you walk around.
And the whole-
Honey, what do you think? You're clearly deranged.
I'm like sucking on my wrist to give it a hickey. It was crazy. It was a crazy evening. I got myself pizza from Cosmos Pizza. I don't know if you've ever had it. Amazing pizza. Yeah. Or no, Marco's Pizza. Cosmos Pizza's in another part of town. I got Marco's Pizza. Amazing. And then I went and bought myself 2 new pillows from the J.C. Penney's, and I sort of walked around.
Didn't care for it.
No, it's a good. It's not good. Nothing
go on
about
a
it's
date
good.
there.
And I sort of
I
walked.
didn't take my hand out.
I walked past a mannequin that had plastic like dexterous fingers that like move its finger individually from each other.
Yeah.
And so I took a whole series of pictures of me with my hand next to my face, and I drew smiley faces on my hand, the palm of my hand, and did a whole date. From start to finish, got to second base. It was a good evening, good time. That was a thing. Do's, hold the door open for yourself. Do that. It makes you feel good inside. Don'ts, don't jack off too vigorously at first, because you don't last for very long, and it's just it's no fun for anybody except for yourself. So.
You are a love dog.
I may have bought 2 tickets to the movie that I went and saw.
one for me and one for the lady. You extend both hands. You clearly
I manicure the one hand.
Yeah. You clearly have a. Have you seen that comedian? I think it was T.J. Miller. He joked about that. He said, yeah, it was definitely T.J. Miller. He said he had a picture of his hand, and he manicures his right hand, so he could get a hand job from a girl.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you do that.
I had to because of my crusty thumb. I had to uncrust my thumb from all that bean destruction that I have not done in my whole life.
That's a continuing joke from a previous episode.
Yes. So, that was the last date I went on, was with myself and my right hand, as it were. So,
I would say first date do's. Don'ts would be when she gets in your car, don't immediately lock the doors. Yeah. Hey, welcome in. Or shh. All right.
Yep.
If you'll pull on that door handle, you'll see I have child locks.
Another
don't do that.
maybe another don't for like a surprise date. Like, hey, don't look where we're going. Don't chloroform her right off the bat. Let her drive scenic route. Enjoy the foliage. I mean, it's September. The leaves are turning. let her look at all that first.
And I don't think that's a date. I think that's what we call a felony.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thanks, Cos.
Yeah, that's what we call. Why don't you have a seat?
Yeah.
Why don't you have a seat? Have a seat right over there.
Yeah. We weren't the ones that came here to commit a devious sex act. Please enjoy the cookies.
Don't show up with a bunch of Mike's Hards and a bunch of rope in your duffel bag. And don't go anywhere where Chris Hansen is.
Yeah, exactly.
For your first date. You're about to have a second date in jail.
Yes!
Topic number 5, which is actually number 4.
Yeah.
Which is actually, wait, what? Leaving chapstick in the car. Fuck my life. Question mark?
There's not a whole lot of things worse than leaving it in the car.
I would say letting someone else use it. Ooh, and that's the show.
Oh, no.
Do you want to finish this topic out? You're pretty passionate, or do you want a hard cut?
Oh, no, I'm finishing it out, Shane.
Okay, finish
Fucking
it out.
get wrecked. So there's not a whole lot of things that are worse than leaving your chapstick in the car. I mean, we've had the Khmer Rouge, which was a
Don't know
mass,
what that is.
It was a mass genocide in Thailand. This one guy just killed all of his people for no reason.
What a real douchebag.
The Holocaust is up there with chapstick in the car.
Also,
It's
some would argue that it's much higher.
and they'd be wrong, because they've clearly never left their chapstick in the car. Have you ever done it, Shane?
No.
No, I will explain what happens.
Please tell me.
Your chapstick, if you left it twisted up 1 or 2 ticks or notches or clicks or twists, whatever you want to call it, into the cap, you now have a full cap of chapstick that you can do nothing with other than stick it back onto the thing.
Oh,
Then
yeah,
it turns into a gel, and as you put it on your lips, it looks like you're just spreading 30-year-old cum all over your lips that has been cryogenically frozen to preserve the human species.
Science, that's another one of our crushes.
or leopard species, I don't know, or shark, or dolphin, or bottlenose dolphin.
I would still argue that
or
the
glass bottlenose dolphins.
You can recycle those.
You
by
could.
the way. I would argue that the Holocaust was worse. I'm just like
Shane, you've never experienced. You've never.
You're passionate about
this. So I shaved. I don't know if you noticed, but I shaved my beard all the way down
I
to
was
the skin.
disappointed into you.
And see,
Into
and
you.
I shaved it all the way down to the skin.
Into you. I was disappointed into you.
Understandable. So I shaved my beard
Is it?
all the way down to the skin. It's
I've
growing
never
back.
done that.
It's
I haven't
weird.
done that since I was 17.
Don't do it because the hair around your mouth holds moisture, and as soon as you shave it off, your lips dry up instantaneously, and it's 3 weeks of chapstick. I haven't used chapstick since I had my beard, and now I'm living the struggle. So I'll sort of try and.
I would rather look like a dirty homeless person than
Yeah.
ever and lose my job than shave ever again.
So I
Some of us have dignity.
Some of us get bored and just shave their beard off because they can,
And then regret it.
because I like to fuck with people.
And then regret it immediately.
So
And then leave their chapstick
and
in
leave the
car.
chapstick in the car, and then have to talk about how much worse it is than the Holocaust. And
I think giving your chapstick, like in high school, I had chapstick. I don't know if that sense. In high school, I had chapstick. Did you have chapstick in high school?
I don't think so.
A little young.
Nope.
I would have it, and people would be like, "Let me borrow that," or like a chick or something. "Let me borrow your chapstick." And
I wasn't
like,
as
"Here."
experimental.
I'd be
as
like,
you.
"Here, you use it," and then they give it back to me, and I just throw it away. You sick fuck.
Right. So as you apply the goo wax that is now your chapstick, it sort of just like breaks off in chunks, and you just have big gel chunks all over your mouth.
Ooh, yummy.
And it just tastes weird, and it looks really weird. Don't walk around a
You're
public
not
area.
supposed to eat it.
Oh, fuck. I ate the whole stick before I came in. All right, hard cut. I gotta go to the fucking hospital.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm
cool.
We have some exciting announcements. Your Twitch is cometh upon.
It'll.
How what's the ETA on your new adventure?
Well, it's gonna be dabbling until I get my computer to where I can formally set everything up. Because
But you are gonna do it a little bit.
I'm gonna dabble. I'm gonna do it. I think I want to do movies where I'm just watching a movie and making fun of the whole fucking thing.
Satirical copyright.
Yes,
you could do that.
I can do that. So,
which I know you're fucking ecstatic.
dude,
about.
I love it. I grew up with Mystery Science Theater. I know a lot of people probably don't know what that is.
I grew up without a dad.
Ooh.
I just wanted to say it.
So you know what I'm talking about.
I just wanted to throw that. Fuck.
So I grew up with that, and and I've always wanted to do it. So I mean, and I might even have Shane.
It's funny because I didn't. Oh yes, slap my thigh.
So yeah, that'll probably be what I dabble in until the computer.
Do you want to give out your Twitch username?
I haven't even made one up yet. It'll probably just be my gamer tag, which is Vascular Santa, because as we all know from the storybooks, Santa was
legends.
Yeah, Santa was
shredded.
It's fact. He's not a legend, Shane. He was the fattest man we've ever known, but he was totally veiny and vascular for 100% of his body.
The Gion, as we call him.
Yeah.
The God Emperor of the North Pole.
Yeah.
The Gion.
Yep. I think that's going to be my channel name. Is just my Xbox.
That's coming up. I'm going to give you a piece of what I've been using to broadcast solo live sex cam shows. I'm giving you my camera
which you're
here
really
today.
good at. I mean, most people.
I get lots of gold.
Yep.
About $6 a minute.
You've been gilded twice, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yep. So, I mean, keep an eye out for those. Some of those bots that are messaging you like, "Hey, I'm within your area, blah blah blah, $20."
I'll send him my
that's
social security
Shane.
number.
No, that's Shane, and he'll message them to you, and he's really friendly. He's really outgoing, very professional.
But I need your credit card information because we can't have minors on the side.
Yeah.
So go get your mom and dad. Well, I think that's about it for. You're doing a StarCraft gaming tournament. So you've been a little busy. We haven't been able to pod 2 times a week.
Yep, I've got carpal tunnel in both of my ankles and wrists, which is different.
Your thumb, your poor joystick beaten thumb.
It actually has a callus on it if you look right there.
Wow, you're flipping me off. So maybe one day we'll be able to get back to these 2 a weeks.
Yep.
But
it might even be sooner than that because now I have a mic. I'll be stealing the Yeti.
Ooh.
For Twitch, so there'll be 2 separate Yetis. Two. There'll be 1 baritone voice and 1 baritone sax voice.
Which one? Which one am I?
You're the Barry Sax, bro. I'm actually playing an air Barry Sax right now.
If you've never YouTubed Sexy Sax Man 10 hours and watched the entire thing.
If you've ever YouTubed something that hasn't supposed to been released yet, you've also probably seen him also.
This was a good episode.
It was a good episode.
I don't know what the fuck you just said. But we'll see.
I think I'm thinking of the Rick Rolled thing.
We'll see. Yeah, Sexy Sax Man 10 hours.
Yeah.
Watch the whole thing.
Yep.
And we'll see you next Wednesday.
Yep.
Ba-da-ba.